Dame Judi Dench is a name synonymous with grace, intelligence, and a legacy that has defined British acting for generations. Her career has spanned decades, from commanding performances in Shakespearean theatre to her unforgettable portrayal of M in the James Bond franchise, where she brought authority, sharpness, and emotional depth to the role. Through her work on stage and screen, Dench has influenced countless audiences around the world. However, at the age of 89, she now faces one of the most difficult challenges of her life. Struggling with age-related macular degeneration, a condition that has drastically weakened her eyesight, Dench has quietly acknowledged that her time as an actor may be coming to an end. Her portrayal of M redefined the Bond universe. For the first time, the character was played by a woman, and Dench delivered a performance that was firm, fearless, and unapologetically commanding. She challenged Bond directly, questioning his instincts, his attitudes, and even his relevance in a changing world. These moments became some of the most iconic scenes in the franchise, reinforcing her reputation as a performer who could dominate any screen with precision and presence. Judi Dench's career stretches back to her professional debut in 1957, long before global fame followed. Early on, she became a powerful force in theatre, particularly through her work with the Royal Shakespeare Company. Her performances in productions such as Macbeth, Hamlet, and A Midsummer Night's Dream showcased her extraordinary talent and secured her status as one of Britain's finest stage actresses. While Shakespeare laid the foundation for her career, Dench never allowed herself to be confined to a single medium or genre. In the 1980s and 1990s, she became a beloved television figure, winning over audiences with warmth and humor in series like As Time Goes By and A Fine Romance. Her transition to film was equally impactful. International audiences embraced her when she appeared as M in GoldenEye in 1995, a role she carried across 8 Bond films until Spectre in 2015. Her film work also earned her an Academy Award for Shakespeare in Love, along with acclaimed performances in Mrs. Brown, Chocolate, and Philomena. Across decades and genres, Dench remained a constant, delivering performances that were thoughtful, nuanced, and deeply human. Even as she aged, Judi Dench refused to slow down. She continued working tirelessly, lending her voice to animated films, returning to Shakespeare, and even surprising the public by appearing in a viral rap collaboration with Lethal Bizzle. Her energy and curiosity never faded. But in recent years, her life took a difficult turn as her vision continued to decline. Dench first publicly spoke about her diagnosis of age-related macular degeneration in 2012, initially expressing confidence that she could manage the condition. However, as time passed, the disease worsened. By 2025, she openly admitted that her eyesight had deteriorated to the point where she could no longer read scripts, drive, or move around independently. She explained that she now required assistance to avoid walking into objects, a reality she described candidly in interviews. In conversations with journalists and documentary filmmakers, Dench revealed how acting had become increasingly challenging. Unable to read lines or see cues on set, she relied on friends to repeatedly recite scripts so she could memorize them. Although she possesses an exceptional memory, even that strength has its limits. Eventually, she acknowledged with painful honesty that she simply could not see well enough to continue working as she once had. She never described stepping away from acting as a choice, but rather as an unavoidable consequence of her condition. The loss of independence on set and stage was deeply frustrating, especially for someone who had defied expectations about aging throughout her career. Still, Dench remained resilient. She consistently emphasized her determination not to let age or illness define her, encouraging others to keep moving forward without dwelling too much on growing older. Yet, as her vision continues to fade, it has become clear that the world of acting must slowly prepare for her absence. While her time on screen may be drawing to a close, Judi Dench has not disappeared from public life. She remains active, engaged, and passionate, particularly about causes close to her heart, such as her lifelong love of nature and trees. Though one chapter of her extraordinary career may be ending, her influence and spirit continue to endure. In recent years, one of her greatest joys has been championing her 2023 book, Shakespeare, The Man Who Pays the Rent. Remaining deeply connected to her classical theater roots, she continues to honor Shakespeare's legacy by attending book fairs and literary festivals. At the same time, Dench has welcomed opportunities that suit both her talents and her health. She often appears on conversational programs, including forthcoming appearances with rocker Jaws Bandruff. These formats allow her to speak freely, sharing stories, reflections, and insights without the need for scripts or intense memorization. She is at her most captivating when recounting her life experiences and speaking openly about her journey. Nature continues to play an essential role in her everyday life. With a lifelong love of trees, she still tends to her private memorial forest, where trees are planted in honor of friends and family who have passed away. This peaceful space offers both solace and remembrance. Reflecting on the act of planting trees in memory of loved ones, she once said, "The memory goes on and gets more wonderful." Dench also remains a cherished presence in British cultural life. Whether she is appearing at prestigious events such as the Chelsea Flower Show or offering her perspective on issues like theatre trigger warnings, her voice remains energetic, thoughtful, and widely respected. When asked what advice she would give to people feeling uncertain about their direction in life, she emphasized the importance of speaking to someone. Talking things through with a friend, she suggested, can help overcome that sense of paralysis many people feel. While she acknowledged moments of insecurity earlier in her life, she believes strongly that friendship helps carry people through difficult periods. She also spoke about how her Quaker faith has supported her, comparing it to a stake propping up a wilting plant, something that provides strength and stability when it is most needed. Behind the scenes, her journey has required great courage. For an actress accustomed to independence and control, adapting to vision loss has been a significant challenge. Dench has been candid about these struggles. In a conversation with Trini Woodall on the Fearless podcast, she described the realities of daily life, explaining that she now needs someone with her because she cannot see and might otherwise bump into objects or fall. Though she spoke with humor, the seriousness of the challenge was clear. Despite these obstacles, Dench has chosen openness over secrecy. She has consistently emphasized that macular degeneration is neither rare nor isolated, affecting more than 700,000 people in the UK. Her honesty has helped normalize discussions about disability and aging within the entertainment industry, particularly for women, who often face diminishing opportunities as they grow older. She continues to reject outdated ideas about aging, firmly stating that age is merely a number. She has expressed frustration when asked about retirement, refusing to be defined by her years. This mindset has inspired colleagues and admirers alike. Even toward the end of her on-screen career, Dench remained fearless, portraying unconventional characters and offering sharp commentary on portrayals of history, including those involving the Crown. As a woman in a male-dominated profession, she has long understood the challenges that come with breaking boundaries. As Judi Dench enters what many describe as the later chapter of her career, her legacy remains undiminished. Her extraordinary body of work spans generations and genres, filled with performances that have deeply moved audiences. From Queen Victoria to Lady Macbeth, her roles have carried lasting emotional power. She has reshaped how women are portrayed in positions of authority, love, loss, and humor. In British culture, she holds a unique place as both a legendary performer and a beloved public figure, admired for her warmth, wit, and honesty. Now, the conversation turns to you. Which role do you believe best represents Judi Dench's remarkable career? Share your thoughts in the comments below.